All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We are the brothers from GMS Camp Atlanta. And first and foremost, we give all honor and glory unto
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the brothers that's been pushing this truth. And the Spirit hit us to talk about just know that the Lord is always with you,
That's right.
through any situation. Anything you're going through, it could be a small situation to a big situation. Just remember that the Lord is always with you. And because of what? You've been doing his work, He's not going to forsake you, He said it himself. You calling on his name constantly, fasting, praying, working on the highways and byways, doing your lessons, being brotherly, linking up. You following the order of the Spirit, that he's always going to be with you, man. He's not going to forsake you, But Baba Bashar, you can just start from the top, verse chapter 2.
All right, kind of. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Go down to 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make no haste in time of trouble.
Yeah, make no haste in time of trouble, man. Don't be wondering like, oh, what should I do? Being fast with it, being haste, Cause the Lord, he works with patience also, man. Woe to them that lost patience, man. And it's gonna get that later on. But you gotta be patient. You gotta always remember to call on the name of Yahweh Shem Shah. Always remember that he's with you. Always remember to use wisdom, Don't be too quick to yell at someone, or you know what I'm saying? Don't cause an altercation. Cause Satan is out to get us too,
Okay.
Satan is out to destroy us, And it says, verse 1 said, we've been tempted, not of the Lord, but in his flesh, It's demons all around us. Satan is really working, trying to pull us out of this knowledge. That's his job. But through the power of Yahweh Shem Shah, we can overcome him.
Okay.
You can continue.
Okay. I'm going to go down to 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Yeah, depart not away, man. Always keep your mind, to the Lord. Staying close, always praying, day and night, throughout the whole day, Keep praying, man. Stay close to the Lord, Do what's best to glorify him, God, you can continue, Baba Kushan.
God. Going down to 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Take cheerfully, man, in any situation. Me personally, I've been through a lot of situations where I prayed, and I got delivered from those situations. And, I'll be like, yeah,
God.
I get excited. I get pumped up. And it's like a faith booster, And that should be a faith booster to you brothers too, Different brothers' testimonies. Because the Lord is really dealing with us, There was a time when we was in the world calling on, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
When nothing happening, things was getting worse, you know what I'm saying? But when we got the name, of course, he's there to, he's our comforter, He's there to guide us, He's there to help us, You can continue, Baba Kushan.
Kind. Going down to verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Gold is tried in the fire, man. We're being tried, In that fire. What's that fire? This hell we're going through.
Kind.
It could be your house. It could be your mom's. It could be your dad, your rib. It could be anything, It could be your body, this weak flesh, this weak vessel.
Mm-hmm.
It could be anything. Go through it, man. We're just being tried. We're just being tested.
Kind.
The Father is testing us. Hey, let me see if he's going to call on my name.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if he's going to continue to pray. All right, let me do this to him. Let me see what he's going to do now.
Kind.
Hey, go down there and do this to him,
Mm-hmm.
You can continue.
Kind. Matter of fact, I can go back up to Baba Kushan, verse 2. I can start at chapter 2, and I'm going to go back to 4.
Come on,
I
brother.
break that down, all right? I'm going to go back. This is Ecclesiastes 2 and 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Whatever is brought upon you, while you're in this truth, take cheerfully, whether it be persecutions, whether it be that you lose your job, lose your woman, You know, whatever it is that you lose, man, you know, take cheerfully, man. Whatever it is that you're going through, take it cheerfully, man. You know, because as the scripture says, you know, roughly paraphrasing, you know, for you to endure chastisement, you know, and we know that if you've been chastened, you've been dealt with as a son, man. You know, and be patient. I'm gonna read on and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. That's right, man, because it's times and it's true, man, you know, that you may be in a situation, you know, things may be going okay, so to speak, you know. But hey, man, you know, the Lord, you know, it may be things that the Lord may bring upon you, you know, that he know that you can deal with, you know, and you will be brought to a lower state, man. Say you lose your job, you know, like the brother was going to, you lose your woman, you know, your car breaks down, you know, you'll feel as if you're in a lower state, man. You know, but what you're supposed to do in that time, man? The Lord wants to see if you're going to be able to call upon him, man. You know, you're going to still endure. You know, making sure you're not wavering in the faith, man. You know, and I'm gonna read on for you, brother. I'm gonna go down to 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. And I go on 6. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him.
You know, believe in him. Who is him? Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. You know. Just believe, you know. Believe that he's going to get you through that situation. Believe that you can endure it, you know. And if you don't have that much belief, pray to believe, you know. Pray for faith, you know. You know, just work more. And when I say work, I'm not talking about the plantation that Esau got us in. I'm talking about spiritually, man, you know. Through the scriptures, you know. Work more, you know. Read more. Do anything that glorifies Yahweh Shem Shah, you know. Do anything that pleases our Father, you know. Do anything that pleases them, so he can use us, you know. So he can use us as his tools, you know. You was on verse 6, and Con, you can continue.
Okay, Con. This I'm going down to verse 7. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall.
Yeah, ye that fear the Lord, man. You know, I believe that most of us fear the Lord, you know. If you don't fear the Lord, that's a problem, you know, because he's given us mercy. We could have been dead right now, you know what I'm saying? We could have been in the congregation of the dead, and physically we probably could have got smoked out here in this world. Because this Babylon is a land of confusion and demons, man, you know. The bitter. That's what I believe America means, bitter. This is a bitter place. The valley of the shadow of death, man. This is a place of death. And what's that life? Yahweh Shah, you know? Just believe, man, you know? And fear him. Through fear, we get understanding. We're going to understand things, you know? How to move in this valley of the shadow of death. You know what I'm saying?
And if I could say, bro, how you was going into, man. How you was going to about the mercy, man. You know, it's the mercy of the Lord, man. You know, to be able to be brought back, you know what I'm saying, to this truth, man. To have this understanding and wisdom, man. You know, because we don't know the things that we've done in our past lives, and we know the things that we've done in this lifetime, man. You know, things that we may have forgotten, you know, even was back in the world, being a nigga, man. You know, but it was through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, you know, his mercy, you know, that we was able to be able to come to this truth, man, you know, and have a chance of gaining salvation, man. You know?
God. Hey, beautiful. You can go to...
What you go down? I was at 7. I can go down 8.
Go.
This is verse 8. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail.
And what's that reward, man? There's many of them. The ultimate reward is to dwell with my big brother, Yahweh Shah. To see him, to hug him, to shalom him, to watch him. He can teach us, put a crown on our heads. He'll take us out here to show us the many mansions that he prepared for us. You know, it's a big reward, man. It's a reward to have the Holy Spirit on us in these vessels right now. You know, the Comforter. You know, that's a blessing, bro. That's mercy too. You know, so take it cheerfully, man. I'd rather go through the hell than to die. You know. And come back in shame. You know?
I got something. All right, this is Romans 8, verse 17. And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shah. If so, be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. That's right, man. You know, so we going through the suffering that we're going through now, man. You know, well, we've been persecuted. People coming up against the word. You know, doing all type of things against us, man. Bringing bearing false witness against us. You know, saying GMS does this, does that. Things that we haven't done, man. You know, we're going through the suffering right now, man. You know, we're not we're not getting the carnal things, you know, so to speak, you know, that some people may be gaining, you know, whether it be from scamming, you know, robbing, just gaining it through wickedness, man. You know,
lucre, money,
women,
yeah, you know.
That's right, man. But we're suffering, you know, right now, man, you know, for the Lord, man. You know, for what? To try to gain salvation, man. You know, that's why we continue to push this truth, you know, and truth and sincerity, man. You know? So we can be joint heirs with Yahushua, you know, to be able to inherit the kingdom, man. Because we don't want to have to be brought back, you know, having to be born, you know, through the elect, man. You know, we're laboring right now so we can be a part of the elect, man. You know, because we know 2/3, man. You know, it speaks about in Zechariah 13:8, man. You know, are going to be cut off on this side, man. You know, we're trying to make sure, man, we're not those ones that's going to be cut off, man. You know, because coming into this truth. You know, it's either, man, for you to gain salvation or for you to get a greater judgment, man. You know? Because you're going to be beaten with many stripes, man, you know, so to speak, man. Roughly paraphrasing, you know, if you came to understand the name, you know, the knowledge, and you know what's coming to this place, you know?
Was there anything else, bro?
No, that's it on that.
You know, that's what this thing is all about, you know? Because we're going to get ready to wrap it up. But yeah, that's what it's all about. You know, glorifying Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, fearing him, and always believe that he's going to bring you through, man. You know, if you know you've been doing the work and you've been doing the things, you know, that's needed and it's truth, bro, believe, you know. Believe that he's going to get you through it. Believe that he's going to get you through that hell, you know. And ultimately the judgment, you know. Believe that, keep praying to endure, that he sent the spirit on you to endure, man, to keep fighting in this spiritual fight, man, you know, because it is a spiritual war out here, you know. But with that, you know, once again, we want to give all honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.
Shalom.